Hey folks, we are launching a brand new segment here on Minnesota Live called Minnesota Live Lives Well. And we're going to be digging deeper into topics and trends and events that help us all feel healthier.
So we are kicking things off with Mike Coffrin from Podium Sports and Crisco from KS95, both here to talk about Goldie's Run. Gentlemen, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Howdy.
Mike, we're going to drill you all about the details on Goldie's Run in a second, but
Okay.
Crisco, tell people what's been going on with you. You look like half the man that you were last time I saw you.
I was like, I'm not going to get emotional. I promise I'm not going to. So I just hit 250 pounds lost, and I was 500
That's
pounds.
insane.
incredible.
So I am quite literally half the man I used to be. So I just got into the 250s, down from 500 pounds 5 years ago.
Why?
And
What started this journey for you? What was the point in which you were like, I'm going to do something different?
I was so close to 500 pounds, like they weighed in and I was like, oh, as long as I'm not 500 pounds, which is a terrible bar to set for yourself. Don't be like, as long as I don't get to 500 pounds, I'll be fine. And I was 499.8 pounds. And I could see the energy of my face was gone. I wasn't who I was. I could still put a mask on. Like, how many times do you have people say, oh, I just masked through a day and I'm not feeling great? I couldn't do anything. I think about where I am now, and when I started this journey, I couldn't walk to the end of my block without having to sit down on the curb to just catch my breath. I couldn't go to the restroom at work without having to be out of breath for like 15 minutes afterwards. And I just decided, I was like, I'm in my, at that time, like my late 30s, I was like, I'm going to ruin the rest of my life or shorten my life by a significant amount if I don't do something about it. I never would have thought I would get to 250 pounds of weight loss. That's just insane.
Well, I follow you on social, and you are active every single day now. You talk about that walk to the end of your driveway, the end of your street. I mean, now you're doing miles on end, and it doesn't matter the weather.
It doesn't, and I don't know, that just might be some problem I have in my own brain, I think, maybe, but like, I have pictures of me covered in a snowstorm. The last blizzard we got, I walked 6.5 miles. I don't know what it is about rain. That's like my spirit animal of like choice, because I can walk in the rain all day long. But I'm just like, I just want to give people motivation that whether you're at the first day of your journey to weight loss or getting a better life, it's never too late. You don't have to think about it like, oh, I'm 42, I don't have the metabolism I did, or I'm 31, I just don't have the energy. You have it, you can't see it in that moment. And that's why I want to say, like, I'm at the end of this part of it, but at the same time, it was a 5-year journey. It wasn't just like, oh, I woke up and lost 250 pounds. Yeah, it was a 5-year journey and a completely different life. And I look back at that person now, and it's just so important to not forget who that person was, because they're the ones who went through the journey to push you to get out of it. So.
And you're doing Goldie's Run this weekend.
Yes, half marathon challenge.
And Mike's here to talk a little bit more about that. What makes Goldie's Run so special? People just absolutely love this race.
It's an event with all the right stuff. It has the most beautiful course you could possibly dream of, with a finish on the 50-yard line. Yes. There's a kids race. There's a 5K walk. There's a 5K run. There's a 10-mile run. And what Crisco's doing is the half marathon challenge, which is kind of like a half marathon with a pit stop. You complete your 5K, and then you rest a little bit and do your 10-mile.
I was told there were donuts in there. There's not. Okay.
It's a 5K completion.
I misunderstood. That's on me.
Had you ever dreamed of doing the Goldie's Run before? Because this is something that's been in the Hubbard family. We've talked about the Goldie's Run and help you guys do it every single year. So this is something that we're all very well aware of.
I can tell you, Megan, I have signed up multiple years in a row for Goldie's 5K and have never gone because I was either too tired or the weather or whatever the reasons were. And then this year I decided to not just do the 5K, but to do the half marathon challenge, which he just mentioned as well. And so I never dreamed of doing a half marathon. Yeah. And now here we are. I mean, it's not too late to walk out, is it? I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine, like,
Mike, is it too late for people to register? Can they still do the race?
People can still register, okay. And immediately upon registration, they can pick up their packets at Dick's Sporting Goods in Rosedale.
Okay, and tell people who aren't familiar what this money is raising. This event is raising money for Masonic.
Yeah. M Health Fairview Masonic Children's Hospital.
How many people take part in Goldie's Run, typically?
We're currently really close to where we were last year, which is about 8,300 right now. So I'm expecting another 300 people, possibly.
Maybe like 9,000 people out there.
Yeah.
if you go to my Instagram, Crisco Radio, and use keyword KS95, the link's in my bio, you get $5 off right now. So if you want to sign up for the 5K. So yeah, he didn't even know about it. That's how exclusive that deal is.
Are you running it with friends? Do you have people coming out? Do you have like Team Crisco going on?
So you can actually join my team by clicking that link, but I have so many people upstairs. The outpouring of support that I've had from people in this building, from you guys, from all the people in my life. I have friends and family joining me, so it's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be emotional, and if I can make it through 13.1 miles, when I make it through 13.1 miles, I'm sure there will be tears of joy and probably tears of pain too. But it's the joy more than pain. So
It's a good hurt, though.
it is. You just
It
cry
hurts
through
so
it.
good.
Yeah, it does. Oh, can I have this medal? Yeah. Just take it in case I don't make it.
On
Crisco
Sunday.
and Mike, thank you. Good luck to you this weekend.
Thank
we'll
you
be
so
rooting you
much.
on, my friend. Nice to have you with
Thank
us,
you, guys.
Mike.
Thank you.
And Megan mentioned this, but 5 Eyewitness News is a proud sponsor of Goldie's Run. Again, coming up Sunday, and our own Paul Folger going to be there emceeing the event. To sign up, posted a link for you, featured on 5 tab of the KSTP app.
All right, live look, Giants Ridge in Bowabic. Still snowy and wintry there up north. We're back right after this.